Hello everyone, I'm Pacific and welcome back to another episode of Miscreated. This time I'm going to show you guys actually how to thoroughly loot a house. Now I'm on a server with no people, but there's like 5 mutants around me, so are they going to roar at me? They're not. Alright, let's get into this. Basically, to start, you want to enter the house and you want to find where the stairs are. Now, once you find where the stairs are, sorry, I'm making sure the mutants don't kill me, but once you find the stairs, you can make your successful route around the first floor. And so as you guys can see, normally I would just go here and then here and then here, but for quick looting, I'm going to search the kitchen. I don't know why there's nothing in here, by the way, but I'm going to search the kitchen, and then after I search through the whole kitchen, every single cupboard, inside of these cupboards right here, this one right here, this here, there could be food items, so you got to be aware of all the different areas there could be food. Then I'm going to go into this room. Now this room's got, basically the table's the only thing that could spawn stuff, so nothing useful. This room's got absolutely nothing. The chair can sometimes spawn clothes, and every house is different, but that's the general rule. So I'm going to go upstairs, and I'm going to start by looting this room, then this room, then this room, just because of the house layout. Because this room's the closest I can get to, and by the time I get out of this room, I'll still be close to the stairs. So I'm going to loot this room. This is an interesting room. These can have weapons on them. There's a lot of sounds going on right now. Sorry, I'm freaking out. But these can have backpacks under them. The bed can have clothes. Sorry, I'm nervous right now. But then there's this room. This room, the bed can obviously have clothes. Usually there's a cabinet there, but no. So there's nothing too much in here except gloves. So this house is pretty empty. The bathroom, basically inside the toilet, inside the bathtub, and on top of this thing right here. So now this kind of house with a garage on the side of it, this could be a little tricky, by the way. So as you can tell, we have a large area, and the stairs are actually all the way back there. And since this room can actually hold stuff in it, we're going to kind of search it by kind of piece by piece from where we are. So our first is we're going to the garage. So the table right there, as well as anything on the bookcases, are clear now. I'm going to walk inside, and basically your scanning can just be like this. That's how you're going to do it. There can sometimes be something on top of here, something in there, and something right there. Usually everywhere else is maybe empty. There might be something on a shelf, But usually the garage has a car part, no parts. And then obviously we check the kitchen. Every single cabinet can have something in it. Even this one. Oh, there's a freaking cupboard, whatever. The fridge can have stuff in it even though it looks closed. And usually if someone loots a building and I walk in, sometimes I can actually find stuff that they missed. This right here is super important. These, if they're built right, can hold weapons on them. And as you can see, I just found something on the ground right there. So I'm going to go. Everything's looted except for this cabinet. See, that can have a gun on it. Especially if it's in a bedroom. If it's in a bedroom, there's a better chance that it's going to have a gun. And now the upstairs is we're just going to go room by room. Follow it along. The office is usually kind of empty. Backpacks are actually spawned in the office a lot. I don't know why, but I usually find backpacks in the office. But we're going to continue on. This is a bit of a different kind of house than the first one, which is why I'm showing you guys how I'm looting it. But really, there's nothing too much inside these houses. I think it's just because I'm the only person, so the game is balancing out the loot spawns. That's just the thing that the game might do. But this house is empty, so we'll move on to the next one. This kind of house, this one can again be interesting. There's a lot more windows in it, so if there are players on your server, be wary. And look, off the bat, there's a can of fuel right there. But this one, you walk in here, and basically you want to loot it. Go into this room, then you go around this room, and this room. And there's a lot of zombies right now, so I'm going to crouch. But you guys, obviously, at this point in the video, you should know, that there's ways to loot these houses. And if you loot them faster, if you're in a highly populated area, like I'm in the city right now, right? But if you're in a highly populated area, like the city, with a bunch of people in it, it's not going to be fun looting because you're going to probably always be hearing gunshots and all sorts of weird stuff going on. Alright, so we're at a beach house. These are kind of hard to spot because they look like other houses, but they're in usually Horseshoe Beach, and the Horseshoe Beach area is a popular area. So right off the bat, people forget about this spawn right here. Under this cupboard, there's guns. Now there's an axe here too, which is pretty awesome, but under this cupboard, usually pistols spawn. So after that, you can walk in. There's this kind of side kitchen here. It's usually good to loot this. A little bit early on, you can get stuck in here, but under these cupboards right here, there's food most of the time. This place is kind of looted. Someone probably left that axe there, but you can also go through here too. There's the bedroom, which AR-15s and bows can spawn on top of these models of cabinets. Looks like whoever looted actually knew what they were doing. Here's a backpack in the cupboard. But I mean, these areas, they will give you the best weapons. Like, these houses do that, and I don't know why, but here's the living room. Usually, sometimes there's cupboards in here, sometimes there's not. There's a military canteen, and it's always good to find canteens, but then there's this. I never find anything on this cupboard, not even on top of it. But usually under there, that's where I find a weapon. Hippie van, nothing in the hippie van. But that's it for really finding stuff. Actually, if you watch my video, I found an AR-15. This very specific house, this house right here, next to this place, I found an AR-15 in. So, if you want to see the proof of me finding good weapons in there, you can go ahead and watch that video. But that's going to be it for this video on how to loot houses. The rest of the houses are pretty straightforward. There's nothing extra other than make sure you loot every single part of houses. Alright? On the cupboards, on top of the cupboards, under cupboards, like those are areas I usually find houses half looted on a server full of noobs. Just because they don't know what they're looking for. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, tell me in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new. I make videos every day. I like Miscreated. Occasionally I'll make a Miscreated video. Do you guys want to see more how to do stuff in Miscreated? Because I know a lot about the game, and I think I can help some of you out that want to get good at it. So, I'm Pacific. See you guys in the next episode of whatever I decide to make.